Oh man, defects. I feel dirty even saying this, but we got a CGC unboxing.
What is up, Defects? Back for another video. And like Jay said in the intro, yes, we are doing a CGC unboxing. You've probably seen the last couple of videos of us, being a little critical of CGC, but we always said that, we still use them. We just want them to be better. So this submission has been there for a little bit. Kind of happened before the whole fiasco. But there's some really nice books in here, so we're really excited to see what those grades are. So get all your jokes out of the way in the comments. But like we never said we weren't going to keep using them. We always say we're a fan. We just want them to be better, right?
Yeah,
So we're always
yeah,
going to be
Matt.
critical, Jay. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I'm using this Wally the Walrus mustache as a distraction from the CGC joke. So lay it on me, people.
Throw it out there. Throw it out there. All right. So it'll be a quick video today. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. But let's have a little fun with this, right? Because everybody loves to see grades, right? Like, no matter, at the end of the day, it's a fun experience. We always have fun with it. Usually we're in the same spot, but we wanted to get these books out. Our schedules weren't going to line up for a little bit. So we have a bunch of Silver Age books, I think 6. One's like 1970, so I guess that's bronze. And then we have 2 big modern books. So Jay, what do you want to start with?
I mean, I think we start with the moderns and work our way backwards. I think
Okay.
that's the way to go, right?
Yeah, I mean, listen, the modern might be the biggest book in here, depending on the grade. So we'll find out, but we can do that. So we got 2 boxes. We got the smaller box. So these were submitted just modern tier fast track, right? Nothing special about this. No pre-screen, no nothing. All right, so I got 2 books right here. We don't know the grades, but I'll see them before Jay sees them. The books that he saw before they submitted, he'll call out. The books that I saw before we submitted, I'll call out what we thought the grade was. All right. So let's start out. Take the condom off, folks. Only time you want to do that. We get the glare off. A New Mutants 98. How about I do? Oh, well. All right. Never mind. I took the wrong hand off, but 9.6.
There you go.
There you go.
Great book.
Let me do this real quick. Let me do this. We should have done this from the beginning. Boom. All right. So we thought this was going to be like a 9294, but Erod obviously worked his magic on this. When he first saw it, he said, I think it could go better. So we were being a little conservative. If you saw the collection that this thing came out of, you'd be a little conservative as well. So Jay, yeah, I'm pretty pumped about that. First appearance of Deadpool.
Yeah, and right in time, right? Perfect timing. Deadpool 3 coming out. A lot of hype behind that movie. So a great book to have in your collection, guys. Back when Deadpool writing was good. I don't know what the fuck happened.
All right, let me get this one right this time. This has the potential to be a big book.
Oof.
Yeah.
Again, from the same collection, guys. If you saw the condition that these books were in boxes, a lot of them weren't even bagged and board. But this one looked good, Matt. I'm gonna say, like what you said before, a 9.2 to a 9.4, right? That's what we had it at.
Yep. We thought it was going to be 9294. Again, Erod said he thought after he cleaned and pressed it, Express Comic Book Press, and check him down in the link below. He said he thought this had potential for higher than that because it really did press out well. Invincible #1, first full appearance of Invincible. We know part 2 of season 2 is coming out, right? Season 2? That's what it is? Part 2, season 2?
Part 2 of season 2. Yep. Again, perfect timing on this as well.
That's it. So I'm going to be a little optimistic and say 9.4. Let's see what we got.
Boom. Huge book.
That's a big book. 9.6. Nice grade in this book. I think that's 1,000 plus on this book right now, right?
Yeah, I think you called it, Matt, when you said this is probably value-wise the biggest book in this submission.
Looking to clean and press your books before submission? Well, look no further than the best in the business, Erod 212 with Express Comic Book Pressing Service. Defects 10 gets you 10% off. Erod will submit your books to CGC and CBCS and pass along his discount. Hit him up on Instagram or email expresscbp@yahoo.com.
All right, guys, so stack of books right here. Got the rubber bands and all the packing off. These are the older books. Most of these Jay had in his possession first. That part of the collection that he went through. So he's going to be calling these out while I show him. Take some of this off, some of this off. All right, Jay. Hold up. Let me do this. Let me bring myself up again so people can see the book because they always complain they can't see the book.
All right, guys. Jay. Again, this was from an original collection. These guys had in his books in his possession the whole time. Again, unbagged, unboarded books, just thrown in a box. It looked like a low grade to me, probably about a 3.5, maybe a 4. I didn't really look at the interior. I kind of just glanced over it. But guys, if you don't know, first appearance is Zatanna, big book. Matt, what do we got?
All Command number 4, right? I don't know if you said that. If you did, I missed it.
Oh, no.
Boom.
A 4-0. All right, so we were on the money. Erod did his job, cleaning and pressing. Shout out to him.
That's so cream to off-white, which I'm not surprised about because, like you said, these things were the original collection, and they were stored, not great either. So that's a big book right there. I've never had this book in my hands.
Neither.
To be honest,
nope.
To be honest with you, this is a book that I had. I went through this one. So Neil Adams cover, horror, right? Batman.
Yep.
227. Really cool cover. Nothing super key. It's just a cover, guys. So sometimes you don't need to be a first appearance or a second appearance. Sometimes it's just the cover art is so iconic, and that's what's going on here. So 1970, right? Is that right? Yep, 1970, right at the beginning of the Bronze Age. We were hoping for like a 6 to a 7 on this. That's where we thought. Maybe we'll split the difference. There it is, 6.5.
Perfect.
Happy about that. Nice little book in that grade. That's a nice, again, cream to off-white. I'm not surprised. These books came out of 2 collections, and they were both definitely stored improperly, to say the least. So, dope cover, man. Dope cover.
I wanted 2 books for this PC. I wanted 2 books in my PC from this collection. This being one of them and another one coming up. But guys, everything you see here tonight will be for sale very soon.
Check that eBay store. Link in the description, guys. We take offers usually. We've been feeling really generous lately, to say the least. All right, there's another book that I had. I am through my sorting. So we have Green Lantern 98, first appearance of Jonathan Stewart. No, Guy Gardner. Right?
87.
What did I say? Green Lantern 87, first appearance of Jonathan Stewart, second appearance of Guy Gardner. Okay. I had high hopes for this book, but as I just picked it up, I kind of saw something that I didn't see when it went in. I could see, because I'm looking through the light, it looks like the cover is fine, the front and the back, but I could see the interior pages are a little chewed up in the corner. Literally, I could see it as the light's kind of pouring through from my spotlight. So maybe, because look at this thing. I thought this was like an 8.0, 7.5. It needed a little bit of a cleaning on the cover, which is what I had Erod, focus on. But that corner is worrying me. Yeah. So we missed that. We definitely, it's like, because I'm holding it up to the light, I could see it clear as day. It's not on the cover. It's just all the interior pages. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see it. Probably not. Maybe I'll show a picture of it. Either way, it's a pretty dope book. This is a really nice presenting book, so somebody's going to get a really good deal because it presents like 8.0 or better. So, DC Key, everyone's calling for the Green Lantern. Are we going to see him in the DCU soon, Jay, or what?
I don't know. I think we're going to see a bunch of the Green Lanterns if James Gunn is doing it. I don't think it's just going to be Hal. I think he's going to bring everybody in fairly quickly.
This one's Jay. This is Jay's baby right here.
Now, I wanted the Batman, and this is Boston Brand's a character I love. Boston Brand is a character that I could so see James Gunn doing. A Deadman movie would be absolutely awesome. I wanted this for my PC, but like I said, all these books are going to be up for sale, and I think I'm just going to buy myself a nice raw copy eventually. But again, guys, oof, what a beautiful, beautiful book. First appearance of Deadman. This I think I had mid-grade at like a 5 to a 6.0. Again, the way these books were stored were pretty much terrible to say the least. So Matt, let me see it. Let me see it.
Yeah, Strange Adventures 205, 1976, a beautiful Silver Age DC key.
Yep. All
5.5,
right.
right in the
So
middle.
yep, right in the middle. So we've been pretty much accurate for the most part, guys. Oh
That's a
man, I wish this.
nice book, man.
Yeah, that is it.
It
That's such
looks
a
really
dope
nice.
cover. First appearance, first cover.
Yeah,
That's one
cream
of
to
my
off-white
favorite
again.
DC. Yeah, one of my favorite DC keys, guys.
I don't know you're gonna see, but that's where most of the damage on the cover is, right in here. Other than that, it's just it has nice patina, right? Is that the word? It's got nice patina to it. All right.
Patina.
Let's keep going. This is another big book, another major MCU first appearance and Marvel first appearance. Hit him with a
Yeah,
J.
guys. Tales of Suspense number 52, first appearance of Black Widow, guys. Again, I had this at a low grade copy. I was thinking around a 3. Um, we'll see if Erod worked his magic, Matt. Let's see.
Again, a book I've never had in the collection.
Ooh,
Ooh,
4-5.
that's a
Yeah.
nice bump. That's a
Yep.
nice
There
bump.
you go.
I was looking at this thing and I'm like, this thing looks better than a 3. Yeah, he cleaned it up nice. I mean, you could tell the difference between the Deadman that I was just holding 5.5 and the 4.5. I mean, they seem right in line, not like those other books we were looking at last week's video. This seems right in line with a classic 4.5. It's got a lot of the marks that you would expect to see on a 4.5. Again, that's a beautiful key right there, and I love collecting Tales of Suspense. But unfortunately, it's going to be for sale, guys. It's going to be for sale. Last book.
Keep it rolling.
This is the last book, special one. This is a golden age book, guys. So we're gonna do a little story time with this one once we show the grade. Some of you may know this, some of you may not. If you're a pre-code horror fan, you probably definitely know this book. Strange Terrors number 4. It's probably the most iconic cover from that Strange Terrors run. It is St. John's publication, 1952. When we saw this, we kind of both knew it was something. We're just not big pre-code horror guys, not big Golden Age guys, but it's a cover that we knew we had to look up because something stood out about it to us, and we were right. It's definitely a pretty big key, especially for Golden Age horror collectors. I was shocked on the condition of it because to me it was like around a 4. And let's see what we got. Golden Age. This is the first Golden Age book we've ever graded, right, Jay?
Yeah, absolutely. Oof. You got
4-0.
it.
4-0.
Yep.
I'm
Hit
so
it on the
happy
head.
about that. I was so nervous it was going to have restoration or something. Or guys, this is man. So Joe Kubert and William Eckring. So William Eckring cover. Looks like a painted cover. It's going to be hard to see. Maybe I'll put a picture of it up. It's all line art. It is all line art. And William Eckring only did 3 covers ever, and this being one of them. So there's a little background I wanted to tell you guys because I knew the story and I wasn't going to remember, so I'll just read it quick. Let me bring this up. So guys, William Eckring made a living as an art instructor, and when he was not crewing ships, and in the spring of 1952, in an outdoor art show in Greenwich Village, his stall was visited by a group of 3 men and one woman who were impressed with one of his works in particular, and they bought the publication rights to it for $100. One of those men was Archer St. John, founder of St. John Publications. The woman was Marion McDermott, editor for St. John. Eckring reported that after they had the painting for a week, they returned it to him so they could sell it, so that he could sell it again. They came back twice more, each time buying the publication rights to one of his paintings and then returning to him later. Those 3 paintings became the 3 covers of 1 issue of Strange Terrors, and 2 were Weird Horrors. So those were his 3 covers. They basically went to an art fair, bought the publication rights, and then used it to create the cover, and then returned it to him so he could sell the original art. So pretty interesting. This is probably my favorite book in the collection just because of the story, and it's our first Golden Age book. I almost took my head off. So overall, I'm happy with the grades. What do you think, Jay?
Yeah, I'm happy too, man. I'm happy just to find books of that caliber in a collection. I mean, Guys, you know, if you're going out there buying collections or hunting for comic books, you never know what you're going to get. Most of the time, someone has a collection, it's stuff from the 90s. When we hit this guy up and went to his house, it was, well, these were two separate collections, but the guy with the Golden Age pre-code horror, I mean, it's like finding artifacts, man. You get super excited. You get excited to look through them, make sure they're complete. There was a bunch of books in that collection that weren't complete that will also be for sale too, but we'll let you guys know about that. But I mean, diamonds in the rough, man. Either way, no matter what grade these books are in, great, great books to have.
Absolutely. And I think pretty much all these are going to be for sale. So, eBay store, look in the link below. If you're looking to get that friends and family discount, you may want to hit us up if you know us on IG or something like that. We could probably work something out. I think we're going to get out of here. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All the links you want to follow are down below for our presser, Erod, Express Comic Book Press. And again, our eBay store. Make sure you're following us because we do eBay live sales now. Yes, eBay live auctions is a thing now. We are at the forefront of that. They had just hit the ground. Tuesdays, usually around 9 to 9:30. So make sure you save us as a seller. And guys, until the next video, later defects.